Well, I think the best way, I mean,
But
look,
it's still worse when women are.
What's that?
It's still worse when women are.
Like, doesn't it suck having to, like,
Why?
know you have to compete for a guy?
Because
That's
there's
like
a
the worst
there's
thing
a
in the
value
world.
added perception.
I feel
But
like you're always
don't-
competing.
Okay.
Not
I
if he's
feel-
dating
Oh,
intentionally.
I'm sorry.
No,
No, you're fine. Go ahead, y'all.
I already said my part.
If you feel like there's a value factor for women, why do you not feel that way about men?
Because
Why do
women don't
men-
feel that way about men.
Who?
Well, I mean, if we
Who?
so if you're gonna go through dating data, and this is interesting, what you see is that body counts matter a lot to men. They don't seem to matter all that much to women. Some care, but not that many care.
Right.
Comparative.
So there seems to be some kind of value addition. So I would agree with you, meet you halfway, and say they're morally both bad. It's just as bad morally for a man to be promiscuous as it is a woman.
Right.
But I think the effects on a man are far less than the effects on a woman.
Well,
so I
yeah.
think it lowers her value far more than it lowers his value.
But that bloody sucks, doesn't it?
That's the well.
That's the
Well,
way.
yeah, it does, right? Life's not fair. We're not equal. Egalitarianism's a lie. I told you all this shit before, but
I know, but I'll just bring it back. one
right.
more
But
time.
the most important thing is it's like, so if you're going to tailor behavior, it seems like women have kind of this thing, this magic power, where if they say chaste, they basically get whatever they want for that chastity. Whereas men, they really can't. So it seems like you have this kind of gold, right,
Yeah.
that you're born with. Just give it away. And it seems like it's a really poor decision because men don't have that. They don't have this gold that they can just give away. Whether they're chaste or unchaste, that seems to matter less to women than the opposite. So I'm just always like, why are you born with a gold bar and you just give it away?
Because someone taking the gold bar feels really good.
Okay.
Sorry, that's true.
But
For
I
some.
think, as far as even dating goes, with just us at the table, a lot of us are saying that we view relationships as something that should be long term.
Right.
But then there's a lot of you women that as well that are looking more for casual experiences, maybe casual sex, maybe just a first date for the fun of it. And there's not necessarily anything wrong with either. But at least when I state my own opinions, I am stating opinions for the long term.
Right.
And I personally think casual relationships, casual sex is a waste of time. Again, that's my personal opinion, because I think people focus too much on short-term fun, short-term pleasure, instead of long-term happiness and long-term fulfillment.
Well, and it hurts you more than it hurts us.
you in the long run.
Can I respond to that? So I am the type of female that before I got into creating content and doing porn, that I was the long-term relationship girl. So my first ever relationship was 4 years. That was my longest relationship. And after that, it was like each relationship was only lasting maybe like 1-2 years. And I just felt like I was wasting my time thinking that I'm
Can
doing.
I ask why? Were
What?
they so short compared to the first one?
I mean, a lot of guys they're cheaters. Like at that time I was really young and I deal with older men. So that was just a thing with me. So a lot of them felt like they could play with me and you know what I'm saying? So I dealt with a lot of cheaters. I wasn't going for that. So I just felt like I was wasting my time dealing with, this relationship, that relationship. And then once I got into doing content and doing porn, at first it was just me doing it solo. Then I started working with other people and I'm finding myself, okay, I'm doing it for work. I can just casually date because me personally, I'm not looking for anything long term anymore.
But you don't find this a waste of time? I mean,
No,
obviously you're
no,
making money, but
I personally don't find anything that I'm doing now a waste of time because I'm just
but looking
enjoying
for a
my life.
long-term partner is a waste of time to you.
Now.
Yeah.
That's my perspective now. At the time, that was what I was all for, but that's not what I want now.
Well,
what I want now is just to casually date or just enjoy the time that I spend with whoever I spend that time with. That's just how I am now. I'm comfortable with that.
Are you rich?
No, I'm not rich.
What's the exit plan?
What exit plan?
Well, if you're not rich,
Oh, you mean as far as what
there's
what I'm
there's a
going
shelf
to do
there's a shelf
outside
life
of-
on this, right?
Loose Pussy
outside of
Energy
porn?
donated $100.
Yeah, I'm gonna run a business.
Brian,
I mean, I
that's
just
a W.
started my business.
If she's seeing / banging other dudes while you're dating them, it's a fucking wrap.
Yeah.
They will be forced to see Abdul, especially if they have 8 bodies. They get extra rocks.
Oh my.
Get the rocks.
Hashtag haram.
Abdul,
Yeah. Get the rock.
get the rocks.
It's the loose.
LP. That's based.
Yes,
That's true.
I always wonder on this question because
Thank you.
you know, many of the women who live promiscuous lifestyles that I talk to, I always ask the same question: what's the exit strategy if you're not rich? Some are, right? Like some of the chicks go on OnlyFans and they get like millions of dollars and then they blow it in 3 years on bullshit. But
Yeah.
the thing is the exit strategy. It seems like it's a bad exit strategy. So you would have to either A, get a sum of money, which you had so much money that you just didn't have to worry about it ever again, or B, it's probably going to be some kind of dependence on somebody at some point.
Well, for
So-
me,
I think so. I personally just started a business, and right now I'm getting a lot of support with that. So I think that's my exit plan.
Yeah,
as
I
far
mean,
as
like
that.
most businesses fail, right?
Yeah, they do, but I don't see mine failing.
You'll be the one.
I'll be the one.
And for me personally, my exit strategy is the stock market. I'm learning right now through Honey Drip and, doing.
These are super high risk plans, by the way.
Yeah, but so
Like
what?
high
Everything-
risk
I
plans.
can
Everything
also
is high
always
risk
go.
right
Hold on, let
Not
me finish
everything's high
talking.
risk.
I can also go back to nursing at any day. My license is still active. At any day when I'm done, I could just cut it, and nobody's gonna know. So it's just the point of my goal though to be rich is to be in the stock market and keep doing that. That's the ultimate goal for me. So
If I could ask you, because you stated before that you do your sex work as almost like a coping mechanism based on
didn't say that, but
or
yeah.
based on things you've dealt with your life, you just enjoy doing that. But that's
I do it because it's art. Like the way that
So
my
it's
name
not
is the
for the money.
Gobbler. I do it because I felt like I can, basically teach people some things. So I do it for art form.
Related to gobbling?
Yes, absolutely, absolutely.
Andrew, you do not want to know.
Absolutely. So it's not because of a coping mechanism. At first I came out because I feel like I'm great at it, like so good,
That gobbling.
Literally. So, I feel like, every time one of my videos it go viral or whatever. So I
can't
just
let
feel
that talent
like
go to waste.
can't. You got to teach the world. When men
It's art.
come to their form at the end of it,
future gobblers need to know.
It relieves stress. You know what I'm saying? You can't.
I have a question
knock
for
me
you.
if you want, but I bring down the stress level of the
I
earth.
got a question for you and for all of you. So a lot of people, porn can be an art, kind of, sort of.
What I do
Not
is-
really.
It is an art.
But my question, how with, artistes, there are magnum opus, the masterpiece, right? Do you guys have, do you have a video of you gobbling that is just like your magnum opus?
Yeah.
Top tier.
Yeah.
You have a magnum opus of gobbling?
Yes. Absolutely. It's
That's
probably
your
one of
masterpiece. That you look back and you're like, God damn, I'm good.
I'll
is
be
my
like, when I look at it, I'll be like,
Yeah.
dang, who is that?
Yeah.
You don't even
different.
remember who it was.
No, I remember, but when I look at myself, the whole face, everything, the structure is different. I said, damn.
Damn.
How does that do that? But
Yeah. Do you have a magnum
Yeah,
opus?
I have a couple.
You got a couple? What
Yeah, I
about
do.
2P?
she got it.
What's your name again?
2P's fine.
2P
Instead
princess.
of 2 chains,
Oh,
she's
that's
2
what it is,
pussies.
Yeah, 2 pussy princess.
Okay.
I
I was being
have.
facetious. I didn't really think it
Oh
was
yeah,
2P.
that's my tag, 2 pussy princess. I
That's
wanted to
her
wear my top, but I was
username.
told I wasn't
Yeah.
allowed. She's
What is the 2 pussy?
I have much. She's adorable.
What is the 2 pussy princess magnum
I really-
opus
I haven't
masterpiece?
I haven't done it yet. It's on my bucket list.
like Leonardo da Vinci.
Oh yeah,
he
no,
had.
don't you worry. I've got it planned.
Is it okay?
Oh, it's still in the works.
Oh yeah, because
Okay.
it requires a few people,
Okay.
Needs.
and I feel like that's all I need to say.
I got some